Hello, good evening, this is Diecast Loon. I hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to another episode of Vintage Matchbox Mondays. And this week I thought we'd take a look at the number 38 Model A van. I had someone comment a while back now, not that long ago, and in actual fact they've commented a few times. They're not somebody that has a channel themselves, but they do obviously collect vintage pieces, and they said, do I have, or do I show, or have I shown excuse me, any of the Model A cars or vans? And the answer is I have some. And it's the sort of casting that Matchbox, you either love it or you hate it. There's no real in between, as they made so many of these castings. It's actually hard. You could make a YouTube channel just on all the variations of this casting. So like I said, I have a few, so I'm going to be showing about 3 today, and then I've got I've got a special one to show at the end, and you'll see why at the end. Anyway, so this is, as far as I'm aware of, the first one they bought out, at least of the Model A vans. So it is in quite nice condition, as you can see. I didn't pay a lot for this. I think I paid about £5. And like I said, there are certain variations of this now that are making, excuse me, that are fetching quite good money for one reason or another. And usually with variations, it's usually because it's a more rare variety. But anyway, this is one I particularly like. So let's open it up and take a closer look. And there it is. So obviously, let's get an extra zoom on. It is the Champion spark plugs variation. So that, I do believe that is a paper sticker. Yes, it is a paper sticker. And as you can see, this thing has obviously never seen any playtime at any point in its life. I think this has always just been kept in its box to one side, which is great, because you want to have these in good condition. But yeah, it's pretty cool. And like I said, I'm not a big lover of the Model A, the car version, the saloon version. I don't mind the real car, just not so keen on the actual Matchbox, the toy version. But I do like the van version. So this is the first piece that I'm going to show. So very cool. So that's the first piece. Just move it to one side. Oh no, I didn't do. Let's have it back again. So yeah, it should say underneath here. So the older ones obviously have Matchbox Superfast on them, and this just says Ford Model A, or it says Model A Ford, sorry, made in England, and there you go, 1979 copyright. So I was getting a bit ahead of myself there. So like I said, this is one of the first variations of it, as far as I'm aware of. If you look at the box, wherever I've stuck it, I've stuck the box to. This actual car, I believe, came out in about 1980. So where is it? I've seen it somewhere. There you go, 81 copyright. So again, right at the end, this car was right at the end, or should I say van. The next one we're going to show is going to be this one, which is obviously I can pull straight out of the box. There's no need to introduce what it is, but it is just another variation of the first one, but it is pretty cool. So it says Dewhurst's, obviously it's a butcher's, your master butcher. And again, it's in really, really nice condition. And exactly the same as the last. And this one, because it's a later one, so it will still say 79 copyright, but obviously it's got made in Thailand, I believe. Got a bit of glare going on. And they've lost the super fast. But exactly the same casting, and they don't actual fact they don't roll too bad, because these are very weighty, solid pieces. And again, I think, yeah, die cast arches, die cast upper body, plastic top. But anyway, so that is the Dewhurst, I say bakery, your master butcher version. And then this one's pretty cool. So we will actually open this one. This one's never been actually opened before, actual fact. Or at least someone's sealed it back up. I have a couple of variations of this, funnily enough, but I didn't pull them ones out. So this is obviously got, this is a sherbet one. So there is so for anybody that doesn't know, sherbet was obviously the Bassett sherbet. It was like a little yellow paper round sweet. Basically the sweet was inside the brown paper tube, and you had like a little licorice stick that you pulled out, and once you'd opened it up, I think they were known as sherbet dib dabs, I think. But again, pretty cool. Didn't cost a massive amount. Like I said, most of these are very cheap, but like I said, they made lots and lots of variations. I've tried looking up, there's lots and lots of them. You name it, they've put on the side of these vans, lots and lots and lots of them. But like I said, I've got a couple of 3 in my collection, got a few variations of this. They did do some other variations that wording was slightly different. There you go, same as the last, 79 copyright again. This one says made in Macau. But like I said, as far as I'm aware of, they made these right up into the 90s. So that's that. And the last piece I'm going to show, going to keep the video a bit shorter this week, is this one. So this is, we'll get this right now, it's from models of yesteryear, Matchbox models of yesteryear. So there is the box. I ain't going to go too much into the box, but there is the box. And I just thought I'd show it. Now again, Matchbox models of yesteryear, again, you either love them or you don't. They did make some quite interesting models, some quite interesting variations, but again, people aren't overly excited about these models. But and I have a few in my collection, but this one, when I got it a while ago, I couldn't leave it on the shelf because, like I said, it's just a very cool example. So there you go, got a plate on the front. These were, like this one is obviously die-cast upper, die-cast lower, rubber tyres. They look like, I think these are plastic ones on this, or are they metal? A lot of the time they were metal wheels on these. This is an all plastic top. There you go, you've got A&J box, general stores, and in there is extra seats. So it looks like it might have been used as a little like taxi or a bus type thing, maybe taking people to the store back in the day. It's an awesome colour. This particular model was made in the 70s. I think that's 78, so we can get some extra zoom on. As usual, wrong button. There we go, wrong button again. Let's see if it's going to sort itself out. Try it now. There we go. So that one's got 81. So this particular model was 1981, but I think the copyright was from about 1978, 1979 on these. And a little bit of information on the vans. So there's a little bit of information on the boxes about the vans. It just says the Model A van was the replacement for the famous Model T, and it came into production in 1927. It sold 2.3 million during the 1930s. So yeah, 2.3 million being purchased, during the 1930s. And the car basically was popular. So it says the Woody wagon version was very popular right up into the 1950s, especially with the Californian surfers. So they were very popular. And like I said, they were a direct replacement for the Model T. But like I said, it is a cool piece. And like I said, for its age, it's in lovely condition. But again, these were very rarely played with. These were more, when Matchbox bought out the Matchbox models of yesteryear, these were aimed squarely at the older collector rather than the kids. And like I said, and I think the reason, I've said this before, I think the reason they weren't very popular is because of that reason. They were making a lot of vintage cars, and I think it just sort of turned a few people off. But like I said, I've got a few interesting variations of Matchbox models of the yesteryear. Actually got some pretty cool cars, but like I said, they are few and far between. But anyway, let's get them out and round it all up. So take the camera zoom off a little bit. Let's do that one there, put that box in the background. But anyway, that is this week's episode on the Model A van. Please stay tuned for more Vintage Matchbox Mondays episodes. I've got a pretty cool car for this week's Wednesday premium, or the premium piece should I say, and I'm hoping, fingers crossed, I'm actually going to get my fingers out and actually show the custom I've been working on. I actually managed to finish it off and show it this Friday, because I haven't made a custom in so long. It's either been a weather issue or I've just been too busy, but I'm determined to show something. But anyway, with that, please like, share, subscribe, stay tuned for more episodes, and I'll see you all very soon. Thank you for watching. Take care.